Happiness is an art form that needs to be practiced over and over again so that we can become proficient at it. Happiness is a choice. It's not simply an emotion that can dictate us. We dictate when we decide to be happy. The notion that most of the time it is the external circumstances that makes us happy is a false one. Whether it be a successful career, a successful partner, or a luxurious car, these things do not make you happy. Yes, you might think that temporarily they do, but in long run, it is you who has the reins to make yourself happy despite of all these things. Once we start acknowledging the fact that we become happy when we decide to do so, that's when our life starts shifting for the better. Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Shriyabish and I hope you all are happy and healthy. In this video, we are going to talk about why you're sad most of the time and how you can be happy. See, the first thing is, as Gay Hendrick has said, we all have happiness tolerance. It is the limit to which we become happy. Anything beyond that and we self-sabotage. Whether it's the perfect partner, it's the perfect job. If we feel that we are not worthy of it, if we feel that we do not deserve it, it's too much for us, we will self-sabotage it. We will sabotage it one way or the other without even realizing it. And that is my happiness tolerance. That is why it's very important that every day you decide to be happy, not because of the external conditions, not because the weather is good, not because you have the best car, but because you have chosen to be happy. That way, slowly and gradually, you can increase your happiness tolerance. So when good things come, you do not run away from it. Because as humans, we are resistant to change. We don't like anything that we do not know. Because that, primarily is threatening to us. But once you start inculcating, once you start actually practicing happiness, you will eventually increase your tolerance for happiness. That's first. The second reason why most of the times we are sad is because we feel that goals can only be accomplished when we go through a certain amount of suffering. Wow, this notion is so false, especially with the hustle culture in vogue. We have started glorifying pain for some reason. We feel that until we do not feel that pain, until we do not feel that depression, we are not going to achieve the goal. This is the falsest thing. This is the falsest thing, and I attest to it because most of the time, every time I would say, every time I have achieved my goals, it has only been when I have let them go and when I have been truly happy internally. Every time I have cried and I have been desperate for things, I have suffered for it hard, brutally, that's when things have eventually run away from me. So this notion that you can only achieve goals when you are internally sad is a wrong one. Also, a lot of times I have seen people say that, you will have to cut off time from your loved ones, from your family in order to be happy, is another reason why people are not happy. Sorry, the video got cut. But yes, we truly feel happy when we are around our people. And I think true happiness comes when you are able to achieve your goals with your loved ones, with the support of your loved ones. The more you stay away from people, the more you are failing at your goals, the less likely you are to be happy. I think it's common sense. The third reason why you might be struggling with happiness is because you are either stuck in the past or you are constantly worrying about the future. See, if you worry about the future, you are likely to be anxious. You are not living in the present. You are constantly thinking about how a thing can be done, how will it be done. You are trying too hard to control something that is beyond your control. Because eventually you don't control your future. Even however hard you try, that is something that is one thing that is completely out of your control. So stop thinking and obsessing about your future. At the same time, stop living in the past, because living in the past just depresses you more. It saddens you. It fills you with regret and guilt. You are not that version of yourself. You have moved on. You have become a better version of yourself. Someone who has become more polished, more furnished. And it is time to let that person go. Because if you keep on thinking about the past, you will be thinking about your mistakes. You will be thinking about someone. You will be thinking about you as your past self, and you will never be able to overcome that. That is another reason why you are constantly unsatisfied. True satisfaction comes when you live in the present, when you cherish every moment, when you look around yourself and feel that yes, this is it. That way you do not obsess about a particular result. You do not obsess about people's opinion of you. Now it is just you and your surroundings. How awesome is that? So start doing that, and you will realize that wow, that is true happiness. The fourth reason is that we have gone through so much sadness that now we have started believing that perhaps sadness is something that we are doomed to, that we are destined to, or sadness is something that is there in our lives and it is never going to change. Especially with the advent of social media, where everyone is portraying a life that is luxurious, where everyone is portraying a picture perfect life, we have started feeling even more outside it. We have started feeling that perhaps God is not there, perhaps God only favors a few little children, and I'm just here dealing with all problems of life. But truth be told, every person, even if they are showcasing you the most perfect picture perfect life, they are going through something. Maybe career wise they are flourishing, but their relationships are not. Maybe their relationships are flourishing, but their personal relationship with themselves is not. You never know. Every person in this life, I refuse to believe, is satisfied. Because if you are 100% satisfied, no, then you don't have to do anything. Then you are so content that what is the use of living life? Every person is dissatisfied. That is the reason why they're always striving to become better. So you don't become perfect anytime. You don't become happy 100% anytime. So stop comparing yourself with others. Stop comparing your happiness, most importantly, with others. Just start working on yourself. If you see others being happy and feel that maybe it's not written for you, maybe it's just written for them, you will never be happy. It's very important that you focus on yourself. You start working on your happiness. You start working on those small little habits that actually make you happy, rather than what society deems as happiness. You might think that going to Paris, just like anyone else, may make you happy. You might think having $1 million in your bank account might make you happy. But truth be told, it is the things that you love the most internally, whether it be just painting a picture or just, singing in the bedroom. These are the things that actually makes us happy, not the big things. Because that is the reason why you see people, extremely successful people, they will tell you that I'm not satisfied, even if they have $1 million in their account. And you just can't help but wonder, if I had those $1 million, I would never be sad. But that's the falsest thing. You are deluding yourself. Because even if you would have had those $1 million, you would have been sad. Because it's not the $1 million that make you happy. It is just you. I hope you like this video, and if you do, please like, subscribe and share, and I will make more such content if you like. So please comment down below. Thank you. Bye bye.